So we're just going to be running around doing a couple of the quests on the island, including obviously getting the sail for the King of Red Lions. But we're also going to be getting the Picto Box, actually trying to upgrade that as well, as we'll be needing that later. And we're also going to be trying to get the Piece of the Heart from one of the side quests here. It's really quick, it's really easy, so we'll be doing that. So this will be a pretty quick episode or part. Hopefully, of course, I won't take too much time or too much time on this, and before jumping back into the main quest line. So, first thing we need to do, as indicated, was oops. Let's go over here. So we're gonna go find the merchant, who sells the sail. Oops, I'm gonna need to go over here. This is the main merchant. My story is a strange one. I came across the cursed seas and land far away. A land with blizzards blow violently, heading from this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and now where I was washed ashore. There was one other person with me. Yes, there was. But I dare say he was immediately arrested based on somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on the island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. So he gives us clues that we need to go to the jail and free his buddy. So we'll go over here. The jail is here. So we'll do that really quick. It's pretty straightforward so far, nothing too complicated. Again, just looking for a locking mechanism. Oops, I got too close. So he's going to give us the dialogue. So I guess we'll speak to him really quick. I see the same green clothes and green hat. By the look of it, I'd say, sir, could you be by chance a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? Is that why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle's my name, and I've been looking for you and your kind. For I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker put in this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him where you and your kind live in splendor. So again, very simple, just looking for a switch, which is right here. I'll just hit that. And out he comes. So apparently within the game he's pretty important, so this is a good intro. Hooray, thank you so very much. Here, Tingle offer a gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Glue Limpa. I become an item. Or not I, obviously. I love it. He does the pose as well. Got a Tingle bottle. Awesome. Okay, just sending it. Very familiar with Miiverse, put message in bottle and send them all over the world. Communication. Don't write anything unpleasant. Etc. etc. Tingle's returning now on his own special island. Will you come find him? Ooh. Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, won't you come to my island? Don't you? Don't you? Get the Tingle chart so we can help find them. Thank you. Open the map screen. If you ever need help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. Thank you, Tingle. If you like to give your Tingle bars a little extra that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Check it right out. So there's a clue to investigate. Oops, let me get rid of that. Just the messages for the Tingle bottle. So I'm gonna close that out. There we go. Okay, so we can resume. I think I lost that. Oh no, I'm still there. Doesn't matter. I don't need that right now. So very simple. Crash into that. And we're gonna go for a little crawl here. So I'm gonna crawl through the spaces. So you notice that there is the the wooded areas. Apparently they're little traps, and I'll show you that. And on the way out, it's actually a little time saver as well. So we'll do that to get out of here in a minute. Just Crawling on through. They give you a couple of rupees as well. I don't know what that was. A blue one, I think. Yeah, so there you go. 5 rupees each time. And then we're going to go on in here. There we go. And we got the Picto Box. Great. Okay. Break this guy. Thank you. Now, as I said, crawl out of here. I think this first base has a door somewhere. Yeah, so here's a trap door, so I'm just going to turn in. It's pretty comical. It's a little rat with a bell, I guess, which he pulls and just drops us out into the water. Little trap door. Containment, which drops you back right where you got off initially. So now that we got that, we rescued his friend and we got the Picto Box, so we're going to go up to. There's also a couple bottles throughout that have coins in them, so I'm going to smash a couple of those. So we're going to go up and get our sail, since we just rescued Tingle, his friend. So we'll go over and talk to him. Apparently he doesn't like being talked to there, so we have to talk to him at this stall. Really? You've rescued him? This news our team rather great. You're one stand-up individual. Indeed you are. Now I apologize, but another favor. I'm actually considering starting a little shop here on the island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I have but one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps. People on this island have no interest in venturing out these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I'd really like to ask 200 rupees for it, but as a favor of rescuing my friend, perhaps we can strike a deal. How does 80 rupees sound? Of course, I'll buy that. Yes. Thank you very much indeed. I've received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take it. There we go. So we got one thing done. You have made a good purchase today, young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It's the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. Thank you. So now we are going to up here. There's 2 quick things we'll do here. So regarding the Picto Box, there's the extended quest for, I think it's called the Deluxe Picto Box. So you gotta do the initial quest from this guy here. But, okay, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine Picto Box there. Are you a lover of photographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of Picto Box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs picture gallery, or pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Alright, so I don't know if it's actually required, but we'll just go do that, because there's a little cutscene here. I'll just show some of his fine artwork, which some of the pictures are actually quite cool. Aren't these some of the finest pictographs? You must admit. How'd you get there? Come now, you needn't be so surprised by it, young sir. It's a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. So just look at that cool pirate ship. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? Ill-fated day, misfortune befell me, and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves, and that's when I saw this monstrosity. This foul ship veiled the mist and fading in and out of sight like something other of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. The rumors I've heard tell a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that day he drew a map of its movements. But it is said as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find the map, then might be in position to sneak into the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Very cool bit of information there. Actually, I never looked at that picture, so it's kind of new to me. And there's kind of a couple other cool pictures here. I think one of them's, yeah. So that's an island right there where we came from. And first person view. So what we need to do to start the next part of his quest is just pop on out really quick. And actually need to go back in. It's kind of odd mechanic, but that's what it is. So we'll do that. Now he's behind the counter, and we can talk to him again. You see, young sir, I've been studying picto boxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible capabilities is at long last near fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become a pictograph assistant? Sure. Oh, really and truly, my heart leaps at your enthusiasm. But I must tell you, the path to an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whoever so takes on the role of my assistant be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you sure you still want to do this? Absolutely. Huh, you must share love of pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Link, is it? Very well then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my #1 assistant, Link. Now then, my first command. A love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lessons of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of duped love. I'm certain the object of his sadly one-sided affection is quite quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of the individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, doesn't it? Rightly so. I hope you be my assistant, and you must perform this task with ease. There we go. So, excuse me, sorry. So that starts the pictograph deluxe quest. I already happen to know who the guy is, which is this dude. So he's going to walk from here all the way down, basically to where the dock is. And then from there we got to snap a picture, but I'm going to start the next quest. Again, sorry if I don't know the names of the quest, but the teacher's quest. Welcome, I'm Miss Marie School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen this face around here before, young scholar. Are you a new pupil? Okay, so apparently... Yeah, there you go. So what can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. I know it may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I'm one. How long has it been since I've opened my school here in Windfall Island? 20 years. Ever since then, I've been teaching the children on this island about the true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I patiently wait for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, Ivan, a little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into it for me? Please, young man, for me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. Such a troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I think not. Good luck, young man. So that pretty much triggers the next quest, and once I walk outside the door, that's where the little gang was just a minute ago, if you saw them running around. But I think that, yeah, so the guy in the red overalls resets his position, but these guys sort of wanna, I guess it's him. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us, killer bees, huh? Do you? Don't tell me it's an annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You come here to give me a talking to because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget all that. We're a mighty and invincible gang of 4, the Killer Bees. You think we'd listen to a chump like you? Well, I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to competition, we think about maybe listening to you a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? Sure, I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're going to go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're going to run. You got to try and catch us. Easy as that. We won't hide indoors or nothing. We won't leave this island, so look for us around the shadows or behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go. So I'm pretty sure that... Oh, red dude overalls. Okay, now he's going to go. So, I think... For the good of the kids... Alright, one of them went this way. Pretty sure one is over on that thingy. So I'll do the... I know there's one here on this hill. catch him. Oh boy, he's pretty quick. Okay, so I'll kind of follow his little path there. Maybe not so much like that. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to do that, so I'm not going to read his dialogue just yet, okay? Just in case you guys are wondering, I'm just going to skip through it. I'm taught, so if you want to take a note of that, we're going to need to come back to this guy anyway in a minute, so, or in a little bit. I'll do his dialogue a little later, so sorry about that if you were trying to keep up with that. So there's the dude. Oops, I went the wrong way. Oh, he's quick. Oh, no, more dialogue. I didn't mean to do that again either, sorry. Now I'm going to go check the mailbox because it took longer than I thought. So I got this guy. Let's just go see where the red overalls dude is. Doesn't look like he's made it his way down yet. Is he coming? Oh yeah, well he's pretty slow, so... there's another kid somewhere here. So I'm just trying to avoid this old man here. He always harasses me with text. But I'll show you what he says in a minute. It's just going to be relevant to our actual quest. Just trying to get through these quick side quests, which are kind of... they both lead to something which rolls into what we're going to be doing a little later on. There's the other kid. Oh boy, I almost jumped off. Okay, so also you can go up top and get, I think there's a couple of rupees, like a yellow rupee or something, but I won't do that right now. Like the vines here, you can climb these, but I need to do that right now, so I'm just going to catch that kid and then do the mailbox guy. There we go. Okay, that's... oh, I remember where one of them was. Let's try and get to the mailbox though. There he is. So he's coming down, so I'm going to need to go in here, I think, but I'll have to go behind him so I can sort of come behind him to see him. I better set my pick the box to one of my keys. We gotta catch him in the act. Oops, too close. So I think that means like see him holding the envelope while putting it into the slot, I guess. And I'm too close again. I don't know if I can get it from here. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty sensitive. There we go. So I'm gonna save that, and hopefully that's good enough. Okay, so we got that picture. So one of the kids was in the tree. There he is. You see up top there? Hey, you. I see you, kid. Alright, so what we're going to do is avoid the old man for the moment. There we go. So roll into the tree, the kid jumps out, or falls out. So I'll catch that kid, then I'll talk to the old man that I was trying to avoid there, so I'll show you what his dialogue is. Come here, you. Oh, you sneaky little kid. Oh boy, he went up. Where the hell did he go? Oh boy, where'd this kid go? Real quick. There we go. Okay, and I'm missing one. He is going to be somewhere on the outside wall. Not this way, maybe on the other one. Let's see. Yeah, there. They're just all over the place, these kids. So this should work out. If I go and I catch him, I should be near the pictograph guy. There we go. You're awesome. So the event ends and it just sort of warps you back to where you started. Oh, I can't believe it. You found all four of us. And you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time to chill out from now on. We won't cause so much trouble for anyone. reward your hide and seeking skills. Here, take this, bud. So we get a piece of heart. That's 2 already. That's pretty good. Oh, our favorite physician, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, hide and seek master. Oh, one more thing. We need you to apologize for Miss Marie for us. All right? We're counting on you, bud. Okay, so clearly go talk to Miss Marie. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. I thought we'd be able to fill it in time, but I'll do my best to finish up what we need to. So I'm going to talk to her. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You sent some of those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadows of my door. You really are, dear. You fill me with joy. I have a reward for you, so here's a little spare change. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. I need to talk to her again, so let me try that. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk again. When it comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. Someday, dear, you will grow up to be a fine young man, and your name will go down in history. That's what I think, dear. Okay, so I guess I don't need to talk to her again. So heading outside. So now this is sort of an auto scene that just starts right away. Hey, sounds like you apologized for teach for us. Good old Miss Marie. And speaking of Bud, did you know it's going to be Miss Marie's birthday soon? Boss, oh boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pet. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. She's into these days. What she call it? Joy pendants? So there's a clue again what we need to do with that. Really, where do you find them? Are they just lying around? We could just find some. We could give them to Teach as a present. She'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of one of the trees in town. Where was that? Maybe it's one of them pendants, you know? Think, boss? Yeah, that's crazy talk. Alright, so that's our clue about what we need to do with the joy pendants, which is one of the items we get in our spoils bag as we kill different mobs and such, or they're in chests as well and things like that. So let's show our pictograph to this dude. Let's see if he likes this one. Oh no, this is a finely enough slap pictograph indeed. Now they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? Oops, hold on a second. There we go. I should not ridicule him though, for he reminds me of myself back in my innocence and my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall probably take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. That's my second clue. Very well. Next is my second command. You must search this town's most timid and cowardly residents. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. The individual flinches and jumps and in the slightest of surprises. You need to capture the inches of pure fear in an individual's face in a pictograph. So tell me, sir, do you think you can complete the task, young sir? So this one, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the guys in, I think it's the coffee shop. Let me go check that out really quick. Just give me a second here, which is, I could be mistaken on his location. Is this the coffee shop? It looks like a coffee cup, so let's try that. You have to throw something at him or scare him, or if I'm thinking the right thing. There's a guy there. I've been hearing monsters from the first second fortune kidnapping girls in long years. I can't believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Milla. It just breaks my heart to think about those two. Both their fathers were desperate to find anyone who could rescue the poor little girls. What kind of world has it become? So much fear and suffering. Let's try this. Oops. That is a terrible picture. I don't really think he has fear in his eyes, though. Let's try one more. Oops, hold on. Let me reposition here. Let's see. stand here. It might be close enough. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Damn it. Sorry about that. Oops. No, I don't want that. So what else can I do? I'll try that. I don't know if that actually captured it, but it's not too far to the guy to see if he's going to accept that. But if you notice, these like sort of hands are shaking. That's kind of what we're going after. Jeez, what is he up here, right? This one. Sorry, I'm getting a little turned around a bit. But we're almost done with Windfall right now, so just one more picture. Hopefully, oops. Again, I'll just close that. I didn't mean to open this dialog again. So I just need to show him the pictograph and then select the image. Oh no, this is a file. Okay, good. So it works. So pictograph. Clearly, the individual town most timid in distance. Fear is constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. I passed the most admirable manner. Say, and it is me. Or is this chap quite striking individual? Okay. Very good, young sir. And this means you have passed the second test. I shall probably take this pictograph and use it most efficiently. Okay, so tell me what my next part is. Very good. Next it is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in this town is a couple, a man and a woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief, furtive glance at each other, but they suppress their longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go any longer. For the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love. These two are timid burglars. Burglars? In the House of Love. Oh, I get it. And you must capture a pictograph of them, thinking their furtive thoughts. I'm having really trouble with that word. Jeez. And young Master Link, if and when hope beyond hope you'll manage to complete this third task, then you should be my #1 pupil. Excellent. Ho ho ho, does that not excite you? Good luck, young sir. Okay, give me a second here. So we're going to go. It's one of the girls outside. She's standing alone, so I don't remember. Let's see. Go this way. Like I said, we're almost done, so thanks for being patient, but it's good to get these. This girl's standing alone. That's not her. There's one girl there, but I don't think it's her. No, that's not her. Oh, aha. It's gotta be you. Let us take a picture of this girl. Please. Wow, my joystick seems to be not functioning correctly. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. I think I need to wait for the moment when they lock. Sort of lock lances or whatever you called it. So somebody has to be walking around. It's not the red guy because he's in love with someone else sending love letters, right? So is there anyone else walking around? There's a red guy again down there. Not him. Oh, you know, on the path. Where's that other path? Over here. There's the guy that walks up the path. This guy here somewhere. Alright. Maybe if I have the pictograph thing open, my camera open, he'll be able to. Let's see. Why is when I open that it goes really crazy? Okay, so let's see. I don't know why goes really crazy when I just try and stand still, but just trying to see if maybe having the camera out causes him to show up, or like I said, I'll probably fast forward some of the time delay in this. I'm just gonna wait here until the till that dude comes by. So I don't know if I need the pictograph out to do the picture, like for him to sort of cue to come over, or how it works. Oh wait, there he is. There he is. Oh, he stops for the kids. So what I need to do is when they... So there they go. So they're taking the snap there. So I'll go back in here. And let's see if this works. Okay, so again, the same message from last time. Okay, even though I've lived in this town for so many years, I did not realize the slowest extent of the passion. You've done well, Link. I shall probably take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Great. Now then, young sir, have you completed all the tasks I set to you? My doubts about you have been all cleared up. I shall hereby proud to call you my assistant, Link. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome. Not a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this pictobox. Sweet. Deluxe pictobox. Alright, so now we get to take color photos. I take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it is meant to be seen. Now, go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me. For all the years I have spent unable to do so, fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Link. Alright, so that's what we need to do. So we got the teacher, we got the heart, we got our sail, and we're pretty much ready to go. So now, oops, we'll head back. That's all we really need to do right now. So, oh, oops, I don't want to do that. I was just seeing the, my apologies. So I got stuck on it. And I think, hopefully I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, the old man, I didn't show what he was going to say. Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter. My only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? They just roam around looking for maidens. They're just evil creatures who delight in mischief. Well, crud. Having kidnapped a daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know? Please, please, help save my poor daughter. I beg of you. Here I stand begging. I hope you give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay. Alright, so again, just another clue that there's more than one person that one girl that got kidnapped, but we already kind of know that. Oh, that look in your eyes. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist your sail with A to get moving. Sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward in the direction it appears behind me, indicates the wind direction. Use the left to steer. If you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always press B and put the sail away. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Do you understand all that? Yes, I did. And one more thing. When you're out at sea with a few landmarks go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked a place we should currently be heading for you on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, select a display on your gamepad to open those. Okay, that doesn't matter. Now, westward blows, wind, hop in, and let us carry you to the east. Alright guys, so that's the end of Windfall. So we are now in the boat. We've got our sail. So I'll just set sail and drive away just a little bit here. And I'll put it away and end the video. So again, thanks for watching. Please go ahead and like, comment, and share the video. And we'll catch up next time when we head eastward on the King of Red Dragons. Thanks for watching. Cheers.